Hello gorgeous, welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're new. If you're new, it means so much if you guys click the subscribe button. I do post on my channel every single Tuesday and Thursdays. But as you can tell by the title, I am going to be doing a video around talking about my weight gain and what's going on with that. I did post a video months ago, I believe in January sometime, about gaining weight and talking about my weight loss journey and all of that. So I'll link that video above and down below. But I wanted to sit down here and do an update, kind of give you guys a little chat of where I've been, any results, or really like where I've been mentally when it comes to weight gain and my clothes not fitting. A lot of things just really hit me, and I have been wanting to kind of sit down and talk to you guys about this, hoping that it could be relatable for any of you guys out there, or even just help anyone. And I just kind of want to talk it through with you guys and share with you some things. So with that being said, I will link all my socials down below for you guys: Instagram, TikTok, if you guys want to talk to me. The video's gonna be rambly, probably all over the place, but I just want to get all those points in and share with you everything that's been going on. So let's get right into it. Like I said, I did post that video talking about my weight gain, and it was a really emotional video for me. I was definitely at my worst, I'd say, struggling. I feel like a lot can relate, and I know a lot of people in my personal life that can relate when it comes to 2020 being a really hard year when it comes to health and fitness, especially because of the pandemic. I didn't realize how much I really relied on the gym and how that was such a big part in my life until the gyms were closed. And currently, actually in 2021, I live in Toronto, so Ontario, Canada, and the gyms are still currently closed. And I don't even think the gyms ever opened once in 2021, and it's almost July. So that is just crazy. And in 2020, it was closed like so many times, and open, close, open, close. So honestly, it's just been a mess, and I've been off my fitness game for a long time. Especially 2020 was the worst I've ever felt. I gained weight. I started having unhealthy habits when it comes to the food, not exercising. I also was just so unmotivated. And I think a lot of people felt that way in 2020. I feel like there's like two groups of people. Either you became really motivated, and a lot of people worked on themselves and had extra time to work on themselves because they sometimes didn't have to work or something like that during it because of the lockdowns and stuff. Or some people were like me, who I remember being like, you know what, it's gonna be a couple weeks, there's gonna be lockdown, I'm just gonna relax. And then it led to weeks, to months, to a year, and it just kind of got out of control, and the lockdowns were just not ending. So I just got in these really bad habits where I started eating unhealthy. I was barely exercising. I would have these bursts of kind of getting into fitness, but I'd fall off all the time. And I ended up gaining weight. I ended up not being able to fit in my clothes, and I ended up starting to cover myself constantly. 2020 really affected a lot of things, obviously, in my life and a lot of other people's lives, and it made me realize a lot of things and helped me in a lot of ways. In a sense, I've definitely grown through that year, but I also definitely feel like I struggled the most with my body image again in 2020 and moving into 2021, and that's what led me to make this change of trying to live this healthy lifestyle and get back on track, because it was just becoming very unhealthy for me. I was not only just doing this for weight loss, I genuinely just wanted to become healthier because I felt so bad in my body. I was not taking care of myself. I was not getting exercise and moving enough and getting outside, and it just put me in this horrible slump physically and mentally. And another thing that I really struggled with in 2020 was the fact that I got into this habit of not wearing normal people clothes. I was constantly finding myself hiding my body, wearing leggings and a sweatshirt, or sweatpants and a sweatshirt, baggy t-shirts. You would never find me in something like this where it's just fitted, or a shirt, shorts, or a dress, or something just like jeans and a fitted outfit. And I started to get in that habit, and then I started relying on wearing baggy clothes. And I don't know if anyone can relate with this, because it's never been kind of my issue, but I did not feel comfortable putting on my normal clothes I have in my closet. I didn't touch them for probably like a good year. I barely wore something that wasn't sweatpants or a baggy t-shirt. And when you're wearing that constantly, it really does make a difference. I would eat more unhealthy because I'd wear baggy clothes. And when I had to go in my closet and wear normal clothes or try to, I would put on jeans or I put on a outfit and I change it 10 minutes later because I felt so uncomfortable in my body and skin, and I felt like people would judge me. I felt embarrassed because I gained weight and couldn't fit clothes. I started to really talk down upon myself and felt so uncomfortable to the point where I would get really emotional, and it became a struggle to wear my clothes, which is just so crazy to me because that's never really happened to me before until obviously 2020. And that's what led me to 2021, as you guys saw in that video, where I was just so emotional and I really wanted to get back on track. And unfortunately, when I did film that video, I was on track, I fell off. It was like a roller coaster, even 2021. I've done a lot better of a job to get back on my health track in 2021 compared to 2020, that's for sure. But there was definitely periods where I'd fall off, go back on, fall off. And I'm so happy to say that I am finally feel comfortable and getting on the road to feeling a lot better with myself and just feeling a lot healthier physically and mentally, and getting out of that slump that I was in for so long. I'm actually on my 4th week straight of pretty much going back on track, eating healthy, exercising every single day and getting more steps in, more movement. And I'm gonna share with you guys what I've been doing and also kind of what I learned at the end. And we're gonna try on my clothes that I tried in my video in January, the ones that don't fit me. And I definitely wanna talk about that because I totally have a different mindset now when it comes to that. I just wanna be so raw, open, and real. And I hope that this could be relatable, or it could be helpful, or make you feel better, or just make you feel like you're not alone. If you are dealing with the same stuff, you can always leave your stories down below, how you're feeling. I want to talk to you guys now about what I've been doing when it comes to my weight loss journey and just really just getting back on track. I have definitely tried a ton of things throughout the last 6 months especially, and some things stuck with me, some things worked, some things just didn't work, and I finally feel on track and I've been in the groove of things, and I found what works for me. So I wanted to share with you guys what I've been doing. I might not be where I once was, but I feel good inside, and that's what I really wanted to work on the most, was feeling healthy again. I've been eating a lot cleaner, especially during the week. Weekends are sometimes I have a little bit of a mishap here and there, but for the most part, even on weekends, for the last 3 weeks going on 4 weeks now, I have been eating clean. I've been eating a lot more vegetables, which I struggled with even probably before. I've eaten the most vegetables I've ever eaten. I've been eating a lot of protein in my diet and fiber and stuff like that, and I'll definitely do a lot more what I eat in a days. I do have some up, but I've been eating a lot cleaner and actually feeling full and content and satisfied. On top of that, I've been adding a lot more steps. So I did do a challenge of doing the 10,000 steps. I'll link that above, and that was the first week that pushed me into doing my steps every single day. And I'm so thankful I started that challenge because it really did show me that I can fit that into my schedule. It is doable. I used to think it's not doable because I want to work and I didn't have time to go outside constantly and get a walk or get a jog here and there, but it is doable. You just have to add the time, you know, spend less time on your phone, spend less time watching TV. I've realized that, and just go outside for a walk. And I started walking and also jogging, which I used to love jogging growing up. So I've definitely put that back into my schedule, and I try to reach for 10,000. I'm not hard on myself if I don't hit 10,000, but I do try and like to get steps near that. And I feel a lot better when I do. I feel really productive. I feel so accomplished by the end of the day, and I feel good. And on top of that, I've been adding a weight training back into my routine. So I have some weights, thankfully, downstairs in my basement. My basement is not finished. Hopefully one day we can get that finished and have a legit gym, and I'll share with you guys if we ever do that. But we do have some weights, so I'm so happy about that. And I've been doing a lot more weight training again and getting back into it like I used to do at the gym. And it's been making me feel so much stronger, and I just feel so much better. And that's pretty much been my schedule. I typically work out Monday to Friday, and weekends are a little bit more relaxed. I might try to go for a walk or so, but Monday to Friday, I'm on my grind, and I've been feeling amazing. With that, something I've been really doing is not looking at the scale. At the beginning of the year and in 2020, I was focusing on the number, and it was becoming so unhealthy. I literally felt horrible, and it would unmotivate me if I saw the scale would go up, and I'm trying so hard to eat clean and work out, and it was just becoming becoming this unhealthy relationship, and I realized I don't care about the number. As long as I feel healthy and if I see the results in the mirror, that's good enough for me, because it was just becoming this unhealthy relationship and I was starting to just feel really bad about myself. It's a tricky situation when you're constantly focusing on numbers. And that brings me to clothing. So like you guys know, I tried on a bunch of pants in my first video and they did not fit. And when I filmed that video, my goal was to lose my weight and get back in my clothes, my old clothes. I want to fit my skinny clothes. Until I reach that, I'm not gonna be happy and I'm not gonna feel comfortable and I'm gonna feel not confident. It wasn't until recently when I really started getting in this new journey within the last 4 weeks that I've realized that I don't care if I fit back into my old clothes, and that it's okay if your body changes, and it's okay to go up a size and to start fresh and get rid of old clothes. So I am gonna go ahead and try on my pants. Don't really know if there's gonna be a difference, and if I probably won't end up fitting most of them or any of them, and that's okay. And I wanna do that to show that it is okay. And a lot of the times, that's another kind of unhealthy relationship I've realized I've had, is the fact that I felt like my worth was based on either a number or a letter. And I realized, and going up a size was like, no, I don't wanna go up a size. And it was such a big battle and struggle for me. And I've realized that it's okay to go up a size, and it's okay for your body to change and for you to go through changes. And I have some clothes in my closet that I've had since I was 18, a teenager, and I'm an adult now. It's okay if I can't fit into the same clothes I wore when I was 18 years old. That is totally normal, and it's okay for your body to change. The older you get, your body will change, and you kind of have to embrace those changes and find clothes that make you feel comfortable and confident, and not to focus on the number that's on your pants or your clothes, or the letter that's on your pants and the clothes. And one thing I've realized is one store and another store, sizes from small to large or extra small, extra large, they fluctuate. Like one clothing store's small is completely different from another clothing store's small, and vice versa for all of the different sizes. So just focusing on that can become super unhealthy, which is what I found myself. And I realized that my worth isn't defined on me trying to fit back into these skinny clothes. It just is not. And I decided that I'm actually gonna end up selling a lot of my clothes that just kind of made me feel not good about myself, in the sense that my clothes that I was just forcing myself and trying to fit back into them and feeling if I can't, then I'm worthless, or it's embarrassing. I didn't want to sell my clothes because I was holding on to them for months, because I'm like, I'm gonna wait until I can fit them and wear them again. But I realized, you know what, if I can't fit them, I don't care. I want to start fresh. I don't care if I have to go up a size or two, it doesn't matter. And I'm actually gonna be selling a lot more on my Poshmark and selling a lot of those clothes now. So if you guys do want to follow me on Poshmark, or you just want to shop on Poshmark to get good deals, people sell like gently used to brand new items and you get way better deals. I love Poshmark. I've done videos on it. It's seriously my favorite site to sell and buy things, but I am gonna sell a lot more of my clothes. My Poshmark is NICOLETTAXO, and if you guys do sign up with Poshmark with my code NICOLETTAXO, you can get $15 free credit, or if you're Canadian, or $10 free credit if you're American. So I'll have all the information down below. Definitely sign up. Even just to buy gifts, they have brand new designers on there. Like, it's crazy. The stuff I found, and like the pricing is just so much better. But I just realized that, just told myself I'm not selling these until like I fit them and I want to wear them again. Like, I'm not gonna feel good about my weight loss journey or my fitness journey until I fit these clothes. Until I fit them, I don't like the way I look, kind of thing. And I realized that that is so unhealthy, and that it is okay for your body to change. And I just couldn't come to terms with that for a long time. I felt like I was mourning the loss of the way I was prior to pre-pandemic. I realized that, you know, we went through a freaking pandemic. In the future, we're gonna be talking about this with grandkids and younger kids. They're gonna be like, what was that? Like, why were you guys wearing masks all day long? Like, what happened? Like, it's okay. We all go through things. You're gonna change through life. And I've realized that I can still be confident and comfortable in my body, even if I go up sizes or if I lose weight, it doesn't matter. It's also really about loving yourself within and knowing that you're doing everything to make you healthy. And the fact that I feel like me just being on this healthy journey has made me realize that that's enough. I've been nourishing my body with amazing foods, and I've been getting outside and getting air and walking so much more. For the past year, I was stuck in the house, barely left the house. I felt like horrible. I would barely get any sun, any air, no human contact because of this whole pandemic. And every single day for 4 weeks, I've pretty much been outside and getting at least 1-2 walks, sometimes even, and it's been amazing. I love that time to just be alone without my phone, and I'm just in nature with the air hitting my skin, and it just is a great time for me to reflect. It makes me feel so much better mentally, physically, and I love it. And I'm so proud of myself and my journey, and it may not be perfect, but I'm proud of how far I've come, and I'm proud that I've been able to kind of get out of this slump that I was in for so long. And I'm so much more motivated again and feel more like myself. And I've really learned a lot about myself within this last year when it comes to a lot of aspects in my life. I've really learned who I am, what I deserve in life when it comes to even relationships. I realized what I deserve and what I just don't want anymore. And I've become so much more self-aware. Wearing like normal clothes, like I'm wearing a fitted top right now, and you guys probably can't see, but I have jean shorts on. That was like foreign to me. I became used to and obsessed with covering my body and hiding it and feeling confident when I'm wearing a baggy t-shirt and sweatpants. And I felt like if I had any sort of fitted clothing, I felt uncomfortable, I felt embarrassed, and I felt uncomfortable to show if I could see any more rolls or anything. It was so unhealthy. Wearing more fitted clothes makes you more aware what you're like putting into your body, and it makes you just feel better, more confident than always wearing baggy clothes. But because we were stuck at home all day long, I got in this habit, and it became like this thing I couldn't let go of. It became my security blanket. Now I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna go into my closet. We're gonna grab a bunch of the clothes. I think for the most part, I know like some of the pants I tried on, so I'm gonna try on some of the same pants. Maybe I might have a different pant here or there to try on that I know didn't fit me anymore. I'm gonna have no expectations. I'm not gonna base my worth on if my jeans or pants fit me. And if they don't fit, it's time to move on and sell them on my Poshmark and just kind of close that chapter and realize it's okay to start fresh, you know, buy another pair of pants. Even if I have to go up a size or 2, it's totally okay. I'm going into this with an open mind. Before, putting on my clothes that didn't fit me anymore was so difficult for me, and I felt so bad when they wouldn't fit, and it made me just feel insecure, and I hated it, and that's why I would barely try them on. Today we're gonna do it, and I don't know what it's gonna be like, so you guys will see and we'll talk about it there. So let's go ahead and let's try on my old skinny clothes, I guess. As you guys can tell, we are in what used to be the dreaded closet for me, because this brought a lot of anxiety for me, just being in this closet, seeing all my clothes hanging up, not being touched or used for a year and a bit. I'm ready to try on some of my clothes. I know that this for sure is one I want to try on, so I'm just gonna go ahead, grab some of my pants. I'm gonna bring you guys back in my room, and we are going to try them out. Gosh. I'm just gonna go ahead right now, try on a bunch of the pants. Got these pants from Zara. I actually bought these before the pandemic. I think it was like the fall of 2019, thinking, you know, living life and thinking like the world's gonna be normal, but totally didn't happen. So I never even really wore these. They're actually super cute. They have a nice scalloped waistline, and they're a little bit baggier on the leg. They were extremely tight when I tried them, I remember. I guess I'll just take them off, try them on now, and then I'll show you guys what they look like, because no one needs to see me changing right now. As you guys can see, it is definitely still very tight. So this is what they look like from back here. They're definitely very tight right here. Honestly, I can't really breathe at the waistline. I feel like they're fine actually here now, but they're still really tight here. So let's go ahead and try on another pair. This one I'm actually really surprised about. They're still, I'd say, tight, but not as bad as the waist when it comes to those red pants. This one actually feels fine. Like, it's completely not that bad. I don't feel 100% comfortable in it, but it's fitting now. I remember I tried these on like a little bit ago now, and I remember I was supposed to go somewhere and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try and wear these, and I put them on and they wouldn't even pass my thighs and they wouldn't even fit, and I felt so horrible that day. I honestly like cried and threw on leggings and was like, this is why I don't try on my clothes anymore. But it's crazy to see that they actually button up and they fit. And yeah, I'm actually really shocked by that. But in the end of the day, like I said, I'm not doing this because I want to try and fit everyone. If I don't fit them, it's okay. And it's okay to go ahead and get rid of them and not feel like until I fit them, then I'll be comfortable, like I said. I feel good. I feel healthy. I feel strong right now, and I feel good. So let's go ahead and try on another one. No, this one is not working out. This is a struggle. I'm trying to even put it over my foot. It's not even going over my foot. Doesn't fit. I can't even button them up. This one has got to go. I'm gonna go ahead, sell these so someone else can feel comfortable and confident in them. But it is time to leave my closet, and that is totally okay. This is the last pair of jeans that I'm gonna try on, and definitely feel a lot more fitted than they used to be, but I definitely could button it and I feel good. It's a little bit tight, I have to say. I feel like they're a little less tight than I last tried these on. That is my mess. I tried on my jeans and it was okay, and I didn't hate myself after, and I feel good, and I'm okay with things not fitting, being tight. I'm okay with letting go of it and moving on to a better home, and you should be as well. You should feel good, comfortable, and confident regardless. Oh, it's getting a little blurry. Regardless of your body. So that was my entire video. Thank you guys so much for just sitting here and listening to me. Put down your experiences, how you've been doing this entire year, what's been going on. If you guys want to talk about it, of course, if you're comfortable enough, totally talk about it down below in the comments. I love reading your comments, and I will also have my Instagram and TikTok for you guys down below if you guys want to follow me and chat with me. I hope this was relatable to anyone, and I'm not just here alone when it comes to a lot of the things I talked about. I hope this also made you feel better and realize that you are totally worth it the way you are. You're worth it if you gain weight, if you lose weight, if you go up sizes, down sizes. Your worth is not based on a number. Your worth is not based on a size. Find stuff that's gonna make you feel comfortable and confident. Work more on yourself for your mental and obviously physical in the sense you're healthy, but don't just do it solely for the looks purposes, because even if you do lose that weight and you still aren't there mentally, it's still not gonna solve the problems. It really is mental and being comfortable in your skin, and not thinking you're gonna be comfortable in your skin once you lose the weight. You have to love yourself before that. I find a lot of us definitely love ourselves if we hit that goal weight, and until then, you're not gonna like yourself. That is why you find a lot of people, when they do lose the weight, they still feel like they're missing something, and they still don't feel whole and complete because they thought they lost the weight, that's gonna solve all their problems. And that's exactly what I thought. If I just lose the weight, fit my clothes, it's gonna solve my problems, I'm gonna feel amazing again and so confident and comfortable, but that is not the case. So just know that no matter where you are in your journey, your health journey, you are beautiful, you are worth it as well. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Don't feel embarrassed, don't feel judged, because it is your body and your life, and it's really no one's business in the end of the day. And no one should be able to talk or tell you anything about your body. It is totally your journey, your life, and it doesn't affect anyone. Don't forget to click the subscribe button. It would mean the world to me. I do upload every single Tuesday and Thursday, and like I said, we are getting so close to 1 million, which is just mind-blowing to me. It just doesn't feel real. So I love you guys so much, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye.